Hi, I am Dominic and
Michael Sharshanidze.
I'm Ben Lebron.
Our topic is gun control. What is gun control, you say?
Gun control is a general description for government-employed forces trying to stop the selling, use, and distribution of illegal guns.
There are two main views on this topic. If the government should do whatever it takes to stop gun acts, or the government is going a bit too far. The government is currently debating on which action to take. Many Supreme Court meetings have been held to discuss this topic.
In the debates, this has been a very hot topic. A few candidates want to address the problem as soon as they enter office.
The candidates will keep their promise and fix this problem. Now let's take an in-depth look on the first review of gun control. Everybody knows that guns can be violent, but sometimes they are used as protection.
An example of nonviolent gun use is hunting.
Many people who live in rural areas use guns in this way. They are not the only people that use guns to hunt, though.
Even though some people may have guns for hunting or other nonviolent usage, officials may still target them.
Innocent people can be harmed for possessing guns and not using them for violence.
Some reports say that officials are barging into citizens' houses without warrants or a small suspicion.
To my test his address because it was the easiest thing there was. And I ran out and I saw him standing at the top of the stairs with his hands up like that, and he had the green laser pointers on him, which meant he had assault rifles on him, and there was smoke everywhere from the flash grenade, which I hadn't heard because I was in the shower, but...
Events like these are causing hate towards gun control. Acts like these could lead to citizen riots against the government.
Candidates need to fix these epidemics, or bad things will happen, such as riots or murders.
Riots will degrade this country's economy even more, which will cause this once great country to collapse.
As you can see in this graph, 73% of Americans say that we should be able to possess handguns.
These people may be hunters or other peaceful users of guns.
26% of the people say that handguns should not be in the hands of the public.
This group of Americans is most likely more Democratic people, or just the few families that were affected by some of the massacres that happened lately.
This shows that the American people want the Second Amendment to stay the same so that they will be able to have guns.
As this graph shows, the percentage of Americans who believe that having guns in their houses makes them feel safer has increased over time.
This percentage was much less in 2000. Back then, many more people thought that having guns in their houses made them feel less safe than they may have been without guns.
This shows that the American people want to have guns to protect themselves and do not want those guns taken away.
There are a few people who oppose this, though.
So, if the candidates really want to get elected, they should focus on what the American people want and stop enforcing the no-gun laws.
The second view of gun control focuses on the restriction and control of guns. This view is more modern as it started significantly in 1993 with the Brady Bill.
What exactly is this Brady Bill you speak of?
The Brady Bill is a bill that requires American citizens to have background checks, waiting periods, and more requirements when purchasing handguns.
It was created after an innocent man by the name of James S. Brady was shot in an attempted assassination of President Reagan.
Some Democratic candidates support this view of gun control. Others have an A+ rating from the National Rifle Association. One Democrat who supports this view is Bernie Sanders, who has an F NRA rating, once said, "I am pro-gun and pro-hunting, but I don't believe that hunters need assault weapons and AK-47s to kill deer."
Another well-known Democrat who shares this view is Hillary Clinton, who also has an F rating. There are some exceptions, though, such as Jim Webb. Jim Webb has an A+ rating.
This view is focused on bringing down gun violence and is very important in its own way.
It says that 55% of Americans say they want laws covering the sale of firearms to be stricter than they are now, a distinct rise of 8 percentage points from 2014. Fewer Americans.
This picture shows how many deaths to handguns happen throughout the world.
According to this graph, America had near to 11,000 deaths to handguns, and the closest country to that was Israel with only 58 deaths.
This shows how America has much greater gun problems than any other country in the world.
Gun control is a goal for this country, and the goal is to reach an agreement. This agreement needs to stop violent gun use once and for all.
Fort Hood, Binghamton, Aurora, Oak Creek, Newtown, the Navy Yard, Santa Barbara, Charleston, San Bernardino. Too many.
Would essentially make those types of guns illegal. So if you or your parents had them and you're found that you didn't comply with the law, they're going to charge you a punishment.
America is slowly running away because of guns.
Every day, citizens of America are scared to face the day and go outside.
They go back to school tomorrow, wondering, filled with anxiety about whether they're really going to be safe. Think about the mothers who will take those children tomorrow morning to the bus stop, wondering whether their children will arrive back on that bus safe and sound. Think about the fathers of Los Angeles, who tomorrow will head off to work and wonder about the safety of their wives and their children.
This is why people are looking to the right candidate to assure they will be safe when they leave their home in 2016.
They also want to have guns to protect themselves. Some just want to hunt as well.
The next candidate needs to be able to secure this right, and at the same time, give Americans the ability to purchase weapons and use them peacefully.
Americans deserve the right to use guns in the right way. But if Americans don't, gun deaths will happen.
If gun deaths continue to happen, America will collapse.
The great United States of America will be weak and unstable, and the next generation will grow up in a death-stricken country.
San Bernardino is the result of weak gun control legislation.
Military-grade weapons were used in this attack.
So what we need to do is stop gun deaths once and for all.
So what is the next step?
Save America!